The establishment of the Pradoville 2 high-end community has been criticized from day one. Former Member of Parliament Desmond Trotman has resorted to the courts to challenge the sale and transfer of prime oceanfront state properties to opposition leader Barry Jagdeo, former state functionaries, and colleagues of the previous administration. The action premises that these transactions were unlawful and a transgression of citizens' rights, since due procedure was not followed. The motion also seeks to gain the court's support in seeing a return of these lands to the rightful owner, the state. The motion is being seen as unconstitutional and spiteful by the opposition PPP, who claim that it is all about the reclamation of these lands by this new administration. They are maintaining there was nothing criminal about any of those transactions, but rather with the new government's approach.
This attempt that you're looking at is seizing of personal property. People got title to the land. You can't do that.
That was former President Ramatar at the party's press conference on Monday, detailing what is thought of the situation. Those sentiments were echoed by former Attorney General Anil Nandlal and the opposition's chief whip, Gail Teixeira. Attorney General Basil Williams, who has been named as a respondent in the matter, is however contending that such actions are indeed lawless.
So where you have transactions where public officials knowingly and unlawfully sell, for example, state lands at an undervalue, that's a misfeasance in public office. It's also a criminal offense.
The Legal Affairs Minister stated that this constitutes misconduct in a public office, and that is a crime. He recalled the issue being well peddled on the campaign trail and detailed why it is easily considered an infringement on the citizen's right before the law. This is also another contention entrenched in the motion by Mr. Desmond Trotman.
That they were communal lands, and really those lands really belong to the people of Plaisance, Spar and Dam. So one wondered how they were able to get possession of the lands and whether they had because if you're going to take land compulsory from people in Ghana, the Constitution protects that. You have to do that, but you have to pay prompt compensation.
The motion by Mr. Trotman details that the move violated the Constitution in that those processes were not honored. The project was initiated at the behest of Cabinet and failed to obtain the relevant approval of requisite statutory bodies. It was also not subject to a tender process or invitation to the public to purchase state lands, which contradicts with Article 149 and 149D of the Constitution. Minister Williams said while the State Asset Recovery Unit has been charged with the ferreting process, there's a need to assist with the legislation that will effectively give the unit teeth. In our discussions with head of that unit, Professor Clive Thomas, he indicated that this piece of legislation is already in the making. For HGP Nightly News, Kingsley Bryan.